if evil lasts for a long time, it will become a tradition, an Igbo proverb. Because Nigeria will passing through the passage of evil, where might is right, where the rich is always right, where those in government is always right. Because that has been the nature of Nigeria, we'll begin to think it is the tradition that we must practice. But remember, there is no distance that does not have a end. Here again, there is no distance that does not have an end. And that is why we conclude by saying that however long the night, the day will break. With that, I say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Ini TV and Ini Expose. We are global and social commentators. All we preach here is good governance. All we preach here is good governance. And all we preach here is good governance. We believe that good people should go into politics. It is the common say that politics is a dirty game. But when good people goes into politics, I bet you politics will become neat, credible, and interesting game. Because it is the people that is involved in governance. It is the people that will elect to function as our government. I'm saying all this because of this gentleman I've just posted here, Professor Mahmood Yakubu, the INEC chairman. He has come again with another abracadabra. He has perpetuated evil so much that now evil has become a tradition. Yesterday, Mahmood Yakubu came out and told us that about 4,000 beavers from the INEC office in Edo State have been spoiled by flood. And what do you, when you heard that news, what will you think? You know what I think? Mahmood Yakubu is an intelligent man. He's a professor. So he just wanted to test us to see our reaction. There's this saying that if you want to test the depth of a river, you took one leg first. That is exactly what Mahmood Yakubu is trying to do. By coming out telling us that 4,000 beavers has issue. What is he trying to tell us? That we should expect that when September 21st comes, the gubernatorial election that is going to take place that day is going to have issue. Because 4,000 beavers now have issue. So I just want to appeal to Olumide Osaigbovo Akpata. I want to appeal to Labour Party. I want to appeal to the obedience. On that day, we all will function like policemen. We all will function like polling unit agents. We all will function like concerned citizens. We want to know if it's going to rob in our eyes, daylight robbery. We want to be there. We want to witness it. So that we're able to tell our children that we did try to change this country. But the evil power that be, the few that has authority, has refused that this country turn around. The people are yearning for change. For the past 6 years, Nigerians are yearning for change. We need change. This vehicle is not going the direction we want. We need change. We need evolution. A complete change. A friend once told me, if you refuse peaceful and natural change to happen, then you will embrace violent and revolutionary change. We are all trying to avoid a revolution in this country. I, for one, would not want a revolution to happen. And that is why We need to allow these natural processes of change happen without INEC coming in to truncate this positive change that we hope to happen. How will Mahmood Yakubu, at this point in time, 4 months to the Edo State gubernatorial election, tell us that 4,000 beavers have been affected by flood, which means 4,000 beavers are bad? Even though it came later to say that they have been able to recover. What does it mean by the word recover? Were these beavers lost? Or the information in them lost? What does it mean by the word recover? He said we have been able to recover 3,500. But I take his words with a pinch of salt. 4,000 beavers have been affected. Then the question we want to ask, where 4,000 beavers have been affected, how many polling units does Edo State even have? And this make us do a research. Thank God to a friend of mine who stays in Essex, Magnus Omorogbe. He was able to, in 30 minutes, to send me a comprehensive report of how many polling units Edo State have. Edo State have 4,518 polling units, which means that it is only 518 beavers that we could trust. I, for example, I can only trust 518 beavers in addition to the 4,000 that the INEC chairman has told us had issued. So imagine the polling unit that we have in Edo State is 4,518. Mahmood Yakubu have told us that 4,000 of those beavers have issues because of the flood that happened. I don't know if the flood, the beavers were placed went into their office and they were soaked and wet, and now they don't function properly. We don't really know the damage, but he has said that 4,000 beavers have been affected, and we know that the polling units in Edo State is 4,518. So what does that mean? About 4,000 polling units. Abracadabra could happen. Mahmood Yakubu. You see, that is why this country will be very difficult for we to have a positive change. He did the first one, and nobody questioned him when it came out about the glitch. Remember, in 2023 presidential election, Mahmood Yakubu asked for 313.4 billions. And this money was to conduct the election. He went everywhere, America, United Kingdom, telling how magnificent the beavers are, that the beavers is a game changer. After 313.4 billion we are giving to him, he asked for another 52 billion, which the Senate and the presidency signed as fast as possible to him. You can imagine close to 400 billions was spent on the 2023 presidential election that many Nigerians still think it was a scam. 2021, 2022, a lot of funds also went to this 2023 election. So what are we saying now? Mahmood Yakubu, I am saying, I don't know what the other Edolites are saying, we don't trust you. We don't trust you. Because the 4,000 beavers that you said are spoiled or damaged by the flood. And the polling unit we have in Edo State is 4,518. So if you look at it, more than 80% of the beavers to be used on that day, we might say we'll have issues because we don't know the damage that the flood has done to those beavers, and we don't know how they've been able to recover. That's the word he used, recover them. And this is why it is very important that the labor team, Olumide Osaibovo Akpata, and all that matters, all that is asked for a credible election, should speak out now that INEC should, as a matter of urgency, get 404,518 new beavers, because we don't want to hear issue about any beavers getting this issue. Is a sign on that day of Mahmood Yakubu telling us all will not beware, that we should expect abracadabra. And that is why the proverb that says that if you want to test the depth of a water, you try it with one foot. So he is just trying to see our reaction. And that is why I am calling on the good people of Edo State, calling on the Labour Party campaign team, calling on Olumide Osaibovo Akpata, calling on the obedient movement, that we should start a petition now against the INEC, that if these beavers has been spoiled by flood, there should be a provision for brand new beavers. We don't want to hear that on that day, that was how there was another glitch or glosh. Now it will be glosh. We don't want to hear it. That is why I'm advocating that Labour Party should please not take Mahmood Yakubu words with a pinch of salt. No. His word should be taken seriously. He is testing the depth of the sea with one foot. If nothing, if people just keep quiet and did not call him to reason, he is going to put the other foot and he will manipulate the whole thing. We have seen it before. We've seen it. He said there was a glitch in the 2023 presidential election. If there was a glitch then, why would a state election have a clash? So I am making this video. Please, the Labour campaign team should please petition to whatever authority that they deem fit. If these beavers have been damaged by flood, they should be replaced with new beavers. Because we don't want to hear say, na so cage, open bed, fly, come out. They say once beaten, twice shy. With that, I say, thank you for those that have subscribed to our channel. For the past few days, we've had over 200 subscriptions coming from Nigeria, from all over the world. In America, in UK, in Europe, in Africa, in Asia. We'll say thank you. Remember, this is INI TV and INI Expose. We are global and social commentators. On Saturday, we'll be bringing you videos that has to do with the social aspect of life. So if you like what we are doing, let us hear or see your comments. And also, don't forget, if you think we are doing the wrong thing, let us know too. You know why? It takes two to tango. No one man know it all. Life is give and take. And that is why we want to tell our returning subscribers, thank you. We love you, but God love you most. As it is the culture in this channel. We'll catch you when we make the next video. Until then, we'll say chooks, ciao, adios, au revoir, hasta la vista. Mahmood Yakubu, all eyes on you.